Welcome to the Black Forest Trail. I'm B Saucy, and it's trail time. It's about 8:50 in the morning. I'm just getting started on the trail, trying to find the actual trailhead. Just parked my car, and it's a beautiful day. I'm ready to go. Let's get on the trail. So I'm starting down here at Slate Run, and I'm gonna go all the way up that and around in there, up in here. This is about, I think this is right around the 10-mile mark, and I'm gonna keep going. And this is a 14. I'm gonna think about stopping here, but I'll probably just keep going. We'll see. This is nice. I like this bridge. It's beautiful out here today. It's a little foggy. There was a huge storm, so there's a lot of mist in the air coming over into the valleys and tops of the mountains. I'm excited. It looks like I'm about to have a pretty decent uphill right here, right at the start of the trail. All right, I'm coming up this first incline here. It's not too bad at all. I've been practicing, so it's kind of nice. I like going uphill better than downhill for sure. It takes more energy, but it feels better, especially when you get to the top. It's nice. So I'm out here on this trail. This is my first time doing it. It's actually going to be the longest trip I've ever been on. 42 miles. And there's tons of elevation change, tons and tons. It's supposed to be one of the more rugged, difficult trails in Pennsylvania, and I'm excited. My trail weight in my pack is probably, 25 pounds. With the water, food, and everything. I got about 2 pounds of food per day. So tomorrow it'll be even lighter. Mushroom. I got up the first part of the trail, the first little hill, just north of Slate Run. It wasn't really bad at all. It was pretty tame for hills, as far as hills go. Maybe I'm about a mile in. I got 41 to go. I'm stoked. I'm feeling good. I'm well rested. And yeah, should be good. The weather's supposed to be pretty good the whole time. I came from right over there, and I thought, oh, it'd be cool to check out this thing right here. So I walked to about that sunspot, and right in there was a freaking rattlesnake. He was 2 feet from me. I got complacent and I scared him. He rattled. I looked right at him. He must have been right next to me, and I just ran. I ran away. Thank goodness he didn't get me. I don't see him anymore, but he was right down in there. Good Lord, just remember to watch out for those snakes. I have to remind myself as well. Yikes. Whew, boy, watch out for them sunny spots. Oh man, so I definitely spoke too soon earlier when I said that the hill was no joke, or that it was a joke, because apparently it wasn't done with me. I thought it was over, but it's not. It's still not bad, but definitely don't underestimate anything at any point. Snakes, hills, downhills, river crossings, mushroom. Cool. Yeah, see, so it's still going uphill for sure. Okay, now I looked at the map and I'm pretty sure the next part is just rolling flats. So I got that beast out of the way. That's hill number 1. I'm feeling fantastic right now. This trail has been absolutely amazing. 2 rattlesnakes so far. Yeah. Welcome to the Black Forest Trail. Three egg whites, 6 almonds, 2 dates, and no backsass. That should be pretty good. I heard they were good. I'll try it out for you. The RX bar, protein bar. It looks kind of weird, to be honest. So to make up the miles, because I've been sort of dawdling, I'm gonna just eat this while I walk, and apparently while I film myself. Don't worry though, this part of the trail is pretty flat. Pardon me, I'm chewing while I'm talking. Let's get back on the trail. Nice. Rolled right over that. That's probably here because of there was a big massive storm. I don't know if I already mentioned it, but there was a big massive storm last night. So I'm expecting down trees, water in places it wouldn't normally be. It's been pretty dry up until this point. It's maybe 75 degrees. It's even cooler in the trees. Hardly a cloud in the sky, but the ones that are there are welcome. Also, ooh, pardon me. Also, that RX bar with the dates and the back sauce was probably back sauce. It sounds like I'm saying sweat on the back. And I think it actually said BS, as in no bullshit. There's no added whatever you call it in the bar, and it was so refreshing. Probably one of the more refreshing things I've ever eaten in a bar form. Like, I used to be I still am. I like Cliff bars. I grew up on them and I've always carried them. But man, the Cliff bars sometimes have a tendency to just completely sap your mouth of moisture, like you get dehydrated. That bar right there felt so good. It tasted so good. It felt refreshing. I already feel the energy. It was kind of sweet with the dates and then crunchy with the almonds. I highly recommend the RX bar. There's all kinds of flavors. I saw blueberry, chocolate mint, and banana, chocolate banana. I think that one was lemon. I'll have to double check. I'll tell you later if it was lemon for sure. I stuck up the trash. Now, see ya. That goes to the West Rim Trail. That goes back to Slate Run. So I've been on, it says 3.6 miles to Slate Run, and I parked my car up the road a little bit, so I've probably gone closer to 4 miles. And this is where I'm going to keep going. I'm just going to get some water real quick, and I'm going to see you down that way. Well, the trees are making it look windy up there, but it's like hardly at all windy down here. Well, a little bit now that I said that, of course. Freaking awesome. Freaking awesome. So update, I was just walking through here. I just came from that way. I literally just looked up for 1 second just to look at the tree. Just looked up for a brief second, and there was a gigantic black rattlesnake slithering across the trail, all pissed off at me. Like, holy crap, he's somewhere over there in the bushes. I grabbed a big stick just in case he slithered back, and I walked by him. But man, you really cannot, you just can't not look at the trail this time. You have to look down and scan the trail. If you're moving, you have to look. It's bad. You can't just be looking around ever. I literally looked up for 2 seconds. Holy crap, man. This freaking trail is gonna give me a heart attack. I gotta pay attention. Once again, 3 rattlesnakes and 1 butterfly. I'm freaking out, man. Let's just be careful. Woo! Bye. I am now hyper scanning this trail, just up and down, up and down. I've ran across so many snakes now, it's got me freaked out. I'm probably gonna go a lot slower than I was planning. I think once I get down into the valley over here, shaded, it's a lot shadier, and I'm hoping that I stop seeing them so often for a little while. It's just perfect for snakes up here. It's just, I can hardly see them. The ground looks like, I'm gonna show you, it looks like the snake. It just looks like anywhere there's sun, it could be a snake. So, yeah, I'm gonna be careful. Certainly don't want to get bit by one. They're nasty. Yay, down we go. down the hill, hopefully away from all the snakes. Sounds like there's water down there too, so I'm probably gonna filter water. Yeah. Not a bad place to get water, if I say so. I'm finally out of the area where those snakes were. I'm feeling a lot better now. I know I'm going to get into them again when I get up on top of the hill there, but for now, it's shady. I'm going to get some water. I'm at 6 miles or so. It's past noon. Making good time. Feeling good. Let me get some water out of there. So it's maybe like 10 minutes after I got the water from that little brook. Man, it's just been so nice this whole time. It's just been this little babbling brook. Absolutely beautiful. I found this cool campsite right here. I mean, that's the trail. I'm somewhere between the 7 and 8 mile mark, I believe. But boy, this would be a nice spot to hang out. You got a fire pit, some free garbage, a chair. This would be a great spot to stay. You could string some hammocks up right there, maybe. I don't know, it might be kind of far. You could put a tent down over there. It is kind of close to the trail though. The trail is like right about there's the trail. But what a nice little place. You're down in the hollow. Not too bad. I'm not staying here though. Keep going. Beautiful. Look at that. Yeah, it flows right on down. I actually don't have to get my feet wet again. because there's a bridge over here. Cool. Hopefully it holds me. I'm really heavy. Find out. Oh yeah, not bad at all. Right. I think I go up that way. Coming up on the July 4th weekend, it's 70s and 80s for the high. And tonight's supposed to be pretty cold. I wish I had my underquilt here, but that's okay. I'll just curl up in a ball and hopefully get some sleep. Oh, hello. Yeah, he's pretty nice. I like this guy. Giving everybody water. You're a good dude, Pipe. Okay. Yeah, and then the rest of the time is going to be 60 degrees or above at night. And that's where my sleeping bag actually is comfortable. It's just a Marmot 55. And it looks like I'm about to pop out onto a road and turn. If I get up this little, yeah. I just came from up the road that way. And this looks like me. Black Forest Trail. And then we get to Route 44 in 5 miles. It's about 2 o'clock right now. So we should easily be able to get there. But way before dark. And I should be going up that thing. Alright, see you at the top. Alright, so I just finished getting up that hill that was on the road down there. Started out down there. It was a beautifully designed hill. I wonder if it was made back in the old days with the loggers, because it was at a really nice grade and it was consistent and it was flat and it was like double wide, you know, just like the other one I started on. So although it was extremely tough to go up, you know, you had to really focus and keep moving your feet forward and breathing. It was a gasser for sure. But I got to the top, drank some electrolytes, ate a Snickers. I should be right around mile 9. It's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I've been hiking for 6 hours. And I got about another mile to the 10-mile camp spot and hopefully some water there, because I'm just going to drink a bunch there and then keep going. These woods are absolutely peaceful and therapeutic, I guess, are the words I could think of right away. Just, it's like forced meditation out here, you know. You're walking, you're concentrating, you're looking out for snakes. And in my case, I'm looking for something to look at with you guys. So there's just so much to see and feel out here. It's just the temperature keeps changing, the wind. It's just such a beautiful day. I am absolutely blessed and grateful for the time that I've got to be out here. I mean, I thought it was going to rain a lot. It was supposed to. Until I woke up this morning and it said 75 and sunny. So that's what I got. There's a campsite. I don't know if that's campsite 10 on the map. But it might be. That's a good looking one too. Just nice. A lot of open space for tents all in there. Hammocks galore. That's what I'm doing. I'm looking for a hammock spot. But yeah, there it is. Maybe I'm at mile 10, I'm not sure. But I'm looking for water. That'll be my next mini goal, is to find some water. I still have a liter left and some of the electrolytes, but I always like to drink a lot of water when I have the water, or when I get to a water source. That's when I drink the most. So that'll be what I'm looking for. Is this it? Do I pump out of this? Oh, brother. Maybe. That may be the water source they're talking about. It's not the best, but heck, it'll do. Alright, so I got some water back there. I'm pretty sure that was, if you look at the map, it's mile 10 from Slate Run. It's a campsite, and there is a little water source. It's moving along nicely, so I think it was a good water source. I drank some of that water, filled my bottles back up, did some stretching. I felt my quad get a little tense on the way up the hill or over that way, so I am on my way to the next milestone. Is Route 44. It was, what did it say, 5 miles from the sign at the bottom of the hill. I've probably gone 2 since then, so maybe 3 miles, maybe 2.5, something like that. Oh look, a seat. Let's see what the seat says. Oh, okay. Wow. It's like a little window. Look at those clouds. Can you believe a day like this? I got lucky. You know, you could plan something like this for weeks and weeks, which is what I did. And you can get the worst possible weather. I mean, it's easily 3 or 4 days out here. So it's like you can't really get all that time off all the time. So to get this kind of weather, gosh, I'm lucky. Oh, what are the odds of that? I just saw a deer. Oh, there he goes. Bye, buddy. Sorry to mean to scare you. Oh, geez. That was cool. I was not expecting that at all. Bambi. So it's about mile 11, and it's the same thing that happened to me on the Loyal Sock Link loop. At about mile 10, my quad just starts like cramping up. So I stopped for a break, ate a whole bunch of trail mix, and I put in what's called a nun. I think that's how you pronounce it. It's N-U-N-N. I believe you're supposed to put it in water, in like a Alka-Seltzer, but I just put it on my tongue or on the side of my cheek. It doesn't taste too good, but it seems to clear up the problem. So it worked last time. I'm hoping it works this time. I want to get to, I think I might camp at 14 unless I'm feeling real good, or unless somebody's already camping there. I know there's a couple guys ahead of me doing the same thing. When I stopped for lunch, so I let them go way ahead. Plus they caught up to me, so they're obviously going a little faster. But yeah, so hopefully this thing works. I guess it's designed for hangovers or dehydration. It's got everything you need: magnesium and salts, potassium probably. So yeah, it should be good for cramps. Coming up to Route 44 here. I'm between mile marker 12 and 13 on the map. I'm on the Centerio trail. It shares the part of this part of the trail shared with the Centerio. Nice little area, and I'm feeling good now that I stopped for that break. Did some stretching. Sat right in an ant pile, of course. I'm sitting there munching on my trail mix, and I look down and my foot's completely covered in black ants. I'm just glad they weren't red ones. I know they bite. So yeah, here we go. I'm on the trail, making good time. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so I got another 5 hours of sunlight. It stays light out real late here, till like 9, but I'm hoping to get camp set up around 8 o'clock. So that's another 4 hours, unless something goes wrong with my leg. I mean, it makes it hard to walk when it cramps. I don't know if you've experienced it, but yep. Onward. I already crossed over 44. I'm making my way down. I'm gonna end up going down a ravine and into the wettest section. Mile 14 through 16, 17 river crossings. We'll see. I don't know if I want to wake up and get my feet wet or get my feet wet and go to bed and have dry socks. The latter sounds a lot better. It's just gonna be a matter of what's available campsite wise. Speaking of campsite, there's one right here. Looks like, I don't know if this one's on the map, but it was like, I'm probably around mile 13 right now. That one's nice. Those pine trees are really nice to sleep under. Real soft floor. Huh. Ah, no way, Jose. Let's get our feet wet. Just immediately after this water right here is another campsite. This one looks pretty good. I'm gonna show you. Let's take a look. Oh wow. Yeah, that's nice. This tree right here and this one look like it would be really good for a hammock. Oh yeah. This is a very nice campsite. I'm gonna take a look at the map and make a decision here. All right, one sec. So just a little overview of what's been done today. I started somewhere here on the road. I wasn't on the trail, but I came down and then I came up here and saw a snake and a snake. And I came across here, almost stepped on a snake, had lunch here, came down here, pumped water, hoofed it up this little hill right here. That's the one that was real nice that I was talking about at about mile 9. It's definitely an exercise, but it was good. And that's where I got more water and stretched. That was that cool window. And then over here, that's where I sat in the ant hill, then took some of that noon and across the road, came down. I think I'm right here, just shy of mile 14. It's got to be, shoot, I didn't look at the time, but this section here is going to be some of the wettest. 17 river crossings. So the guys ahead of me they probably wanted to get through this too, so they're gonna end up camping. They're either gonna be here or here, I would guess. I still got a lot of daylight left and my energy's still good, so I think I'm just gonna push through here and check this one. If they're here, then I'll go here, or if they're not, I'll probably stay right there if I can at mile 16, and that'll be good for the day. All right. For any of you people that hammock, holy crap, you could probably fit 10 people down there. That's another campsite. That's 3 river crossings and my feet are still fairly dry. I think that's about to change, but oh well, let's get on it. Let's get it going. So I think it's getting dark, so I think I'm just going to focus on getting there. I don't know if this is the right way. Anyways, I think I'm just gonna focus on getting there. It's kind of the sun's sort of coming down now, I guess. I've counted 12 river crossings and my feet are still dry. It's nice because I have these Ultra 3.0 Neo shell. They're like waterproof, and it's great if you're just going through the rivers all nimbly bimbly. As long as you're just splashing, they stay fairly dry. I mean, when you submerge them though, they do take longer to dry than say ones that aren't waterproof. But I really enjoy the fact that I can kind of splash through some of the water and keep my feet pretty dry. I got tons of energy. The trail mix and that nun and whatever I ate today is just perfect, because I am flying down the trail, no problem, having a blast, honestly. Yeah, I love this spot. This is probably my favorite trail for sure. Check it out. So here's number 13. This is an example, if you guys were wondering. But it's not so deep that I can't just sort of scamper across. I could probably step there, and jump. I mean, you really got to be careful, but I think I can handle it. I've been doing all right. So yeah, this is what it's like. So it's just the way the weather's been. The water's not too bad. So this is number 13. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Yep, no problem. Being 6'4" helps, though. I just sort of like stepped over that. All right, on we go. Yeehaw! That was number 13, the unlucky one. As soon as I was done recording that little excerpt, I was like, man, I'm gonna fall in this one, watch. But I didn't. And we're on again. We got maybe 4 more left, unless I've been counting wrong. And then I'm gonna be looking for camp really quick. All right, here we go. All right, I think I counted 17, and I got through them all, and I wasn't able to keep my feet completely dry. It was almost unavoidable on the last couple, so I just said screw it. I knew it was going to happen, and they're not even as bad as the one I got back at 6 miles, which is good. I just passed the 2 guys that were ahead of me. They look like they might have been either stopping for a break or setting up camp or something. So I'm just going to keep pushing. I'm not entirely sure how many miles I'm at, but I'm going to get to the top of this hill. And it looks like the next campsite, that's mile 18. Could be a hiker milestone for me today. So I'm pretty excited about that. And it looks like the trail turns up here. And it looks like it's getting dark, but I believe that's just because I'm down in in a hollow. There still looks to be quite a bit of sunlight up above me. Kind of banking on that. I'm gonna get up top and maybe get a couple of extra minutes of daylight. But it is closing on us, or on me. It's probably pushing past 6 o'clock. So 3 hours of real daylight or twilight or whatever. And that's the beauty of going in the end of June and July there, is you get the longest days of the year. And that's when you can really push your miles and not have to night hike. But yeah, this is awesome. This is cool. Do I have to cross here again? Oh, brother. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright. I gotta focus. Here's I miscounted, so there is one more river crossing. And then I go up that. But you can see there's lots of daylight up there. It's super dark down here already, so if I go up that way, I might get to have a little extra time. So that's gotta cross that. Let me, my feet are already wet, so I almost don't care about just splashing through here. It's sometimes safer just to get your feet wet than to try to leap onto something that might be slippery, so let's get it done. So I'm climbing up this thing. And when I was down there in the bottom, I maybe had 2 finger lengths of sunlight on top of that hill over there. And now I got what looks like hours of daylight left. I know that's not exactly true, but I'm glad I made the decision to climb this thing. And it hasn't been horrible. I am tired, I really am, but it's been kind of switchback. So as soon as I think I'm gonna puke and fall over, it flattens out for a few yards, lets me catch my breath, and it's where I'm standing. Yeah, so when I get to the top, it should be less than a mile or a mile or so to site mile 18, and hopefully I can get that. Hopefully I can get that spot. I still got to cross over. I don't think I have to cross 44. I'm not sure, but hopefully nobody's come down from the other direction or road parked and camped there for the night to start it tomorrow or something. Anyways, I'll wait and find out. There's not really anything after that for a while, so if I can't camp there, then I'm gonna have to stealth camp, which just means I gotta find somewhere that's suitable. Or maybe there's an undesignated or unmarked campsite up in that area, so we'll see. I'm anxious to get to camp and sit down and eat, and then go to sleep. Pardon me. Alright, I'm back up the hill. Let's go puke again. Oh, so this is the hill with this boulder field. Just above the 17 river crossings. Oh, cool. This should be good. I like boulders. It's like climbing up giant steps. And I'm kind of a giant, so it's almost normal. I'm probably not going to film any of that just because who cares? It's just kind of dangerous. You know, it looks cool though. Yeah, that's the view from the top. Whew. Let's go. Oh wow. This looks pretty crazy. Looks kind of messed up on the ground though. Whew. I don't know if you can see him, but you can see the top of a bear over there. He's probably about 200 yards away. Hey bear! Hey bear! They are very afraid of us. very afraid of us. I just want to let them know that I'm over here, so I don't scare them if I get closer. I'm not sure where this trail goes, so I'll just have to keep an eye. That was awesome. That was my first bear. It's starting to get pretty dark out here, but I think I see something up here. Maybe. Hopefully it's not a bear again. I don't know what maybe this isn't the campsite. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh wait. Is it right in the middle of the trail? What the hell? That can't be right. Oh, okay, so the trail goes, so that's the campsite, and then the trail just hooks back down that way. So anybody coming up here will see this, see that I'm camping here. Yeah, that's a tent spot right there. Hammock spot, let's see. Whew, that might be kind of far. I'm gonna take a look around. I'm gonna sit down for a second. Holy crap. So I just sat down on this like lawn chair thing and I literally looked over there and there's something over there. I'm gonna go. I gotta get up. Let's see what this is. It looks like a cake or something. Oh, look at that. Love your life. That's really cool. I don't know if the etiquette on that. Am I supposed to take it or just... I don't know. I'll think about it. Alright, so this is my setup. It's while I'm getting dinner ready, I got some other chores done. I'm walking around barefoot here, so feet are killing me. This is the UST tarp, and originally I think it's designed to go along your ridge line from here, because this is the seam right here. I think they want you to put it from here, you know, on that side, and then the other side over there. So they want it this way, but it doesn't even reach. It's only like maybe 5 feet long. So I end up doing it this way, just until I get my actual tarp that I'm waiting for in the mail. As you can go inside. Yeah. And sit down. But yeah, just chilling. I think I'm going to be able to get a really good night's sleep in here. I mean, it's not really supposed to rain, but you never know. You could get it dusting at any point in time, and I hope this holds up. It was really hard to find places to stick the stakes because it's really rocky here. I don't even know if you guys can see me or what, but I am pooped. I'm cooking dinner right now. I'm gonna have to walk off somewhere else and eat it, because if you remember, I just saw that bear and he was just probably 300 yards that way. So he's up on the other side of this creek, and I think if he smells my margarita pizza, I got a packet gourmet. I'm cooking it right now. It's bring your own tortilla. So I got a tortilla, I got some hot sauce packets. I'm probably just gonna pack all my stuff up, hang my food, and just go to bed. I can't even, the only reason I would start a fire is to burn my trash, but everything's super wet here. So I don't know if I really care that much. What's a bunch of trash gonna weigh? Maybe I'll do it tomorrow when I have even more trash. I'll start a fire. But I did 18 and a half miles, which is a new hiker milestone for me. My old one was 17 and a half, so this one's 18 and a half. That means I got about, 23 miles left to go, somewhere in that range. That gives me an option to do 2 12s tomorrow and the next day on Tuesday, or maybe something a little longer tomorrow and even shorter on Tuesday, so that way I can get out of here on Tuesday, go get myself some really good food with my girlfriend. But yeah, that's the game plan. Just waiting for that to cook, kind of relaxing. Everything is sore, my shoes are soaked, but I'm gonna change my clothes and go somewhere and eat And then I'm gonna, like I said, pack all my stuff up. It's all just everywhere right now. Pack explosion. And then I'm going to hang my bear bag and go to bed. And hopefully I get a good night's sleep. It's supposed to get down to 55 degrees, which my bag, my sleeping bag, is a summer bag. It's the Marmot Nano Wave 55. And it doesn't really keep you warm at 55 degrees. So I'm probably going to be cold tonight. But I'm used to it. Tomorrow should be a better sleep at 65. And hopefully I'll get my underquilt, which is a 40-degree underquilt. And I think that's just going to be super cozy. And the next trip I go on, hopefully I'll have that. I don't know, it was a 6-week lead time. So this campsite's pretty nice. It's down in a hollow, so it's not at the bottom of the mountain or the top. It's just in like a little dip. So I'm not going to get a lot of wind. I'm not going to get a lot of cold or hot or whatever. And if I wanted to, I could probably sleep in a little bit because the sun won't hit me right away. But I think this is a perfect spot, other than the fact that I'm probably right next to a bear den or somewhere that a bear lives. I have to keep that in mind at night. Yeah, I'll see you next time, or I'll see you on the flip side.